biggest issues proposed in the ballot this November is to legalize marijuana in the state of Ohio. So this brings me to the question, should marijuana be legalized federally? During my research, I learned valuable information about marijuana that could help or hurt its chances of being legalized federally. There are plenty of advantages and disadvantages of legalizing marijuana. Cannabis, also known as marijuana, is intended for use as a psychoactive drug and also used as medicine. The main ingredient in marijuana is THC, also known as tetrahydrocannabinol. Marijuana is used to treat symptoms of diseases. Marijuana that is used to treat symptoms of diseases is called medical marijuana. Medicinal marijuana is used to treat symptoms for diseases like HIV, cancer, seizure disorders, and nausea from chemotherapy. Medicinal marijuana has been shown to slow progression of Alzheimer's too. The THC in marijuana has been approved by the FDA and comes in prescriptions as dronabinol and nabilone. In the article, Medical Marijuana is Amazing, the Washington Post pulled this figure from a study by the California Behavioral Risk Factor Surveillance System. In the Public Health Institute, partnership with the CDC, one of the more than 7,500 patients randomly surveyed, 350 reported that they use marijuana for their medical condition. Of the 350 who tried it, 320 of them said medicinal marijuana helped alleviate their symptoms. In another article, medicinal marijuana may save lives. Professors from all kinds of colleges, from the University of Colorado, Montana State, and San Diego State, conducted a study on suicide in states where marijuana is legal. In their research, suicide rates for males ages 20 and 29 decreased 10.9%, and males 30 through 39 decreased 9.4%. The states that legalize marijuana have seen a huge revenue boost in the sales of marijuana. The state of Colorado made $60 million from taxes and fees and recreational marijuana sales. In Colorado, Colorado made $246,810,599.03 in the state's total in recreational marijuana sales, and $326,716,273.59 state total in total medical marijuana sales, also from January to October. Marijuana has been found. Marijuana is less harmful than cigarettes, alcohol, and pharmaceuticals. In the research that has shown that lung function worsens with people that smoke cigarettes than those who smoke marijuana. In a recent study, the CD showed that the airflow from the lungs has increased for marijuana, but in cigarettes it has decreased. Nicotine in cigarettes bunches up the lungs and makes it hard to cough up in. But with marijuana, it clears the lungs and is able for air and air to move through the lungs. A recent report published by Scientific Report compared potential deaths of these 10 drugs: marijuana, alcohol, tobacco, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, methamphetamine, diazepam, and amphetamine and methadone. Marijuana was the safest drug out of all these drugs, even compared to alcohol and cigarettes, which are legal in the U.S. right now. Excessive alcohol has been accounted for 2,000 deaths every year, and it has reported to cause heart disease and other cancers. Now that we discussed the good things about marijuana, let's discuss the bad things about it. Smoking marijuana hurts the brain and the memory. Marijuana impairs neural connectivity that deals with functions such as memory, learning, and impulse. It has shown that when marijuana started out at adolescence, there will be a loss of 8 IQ points. Marijuana overstimulates the reward system, and that's how dependency of a drug occurs. Some people who use marijuana experience anxiety, distrust, and panic attacks. Even though marijuana is legal in some states, you still can be arrested and fined for the possession of marijuana. Sometimes federal law and state laws conflict where marijuana is legalized. The reason why these laws conflict is because marijuana is illegal under the federal state law and is labeled as a controlled substance Act 1. These laws are confusing because police officers don't know whether to arrest somebody or not to arrest somebody. Marijuana is a Schedule I drug, which is high potential for abuse. States like Washington, Colorado can solve this problem by keeping their marijuana business in the state. That means the marijuana must be grown, sold, used, and taxed all within the state without using any federal land or means of commerce. Since the legislation of marijuana in states of Washington and Colorado, there has been plenty of fatal car crashes involving marijuana. In 2012, the state of Colorado, there have been 1,045 violations of being stopped by under the influence of marijuana. In 2012, there was 87 fatalities involving drug drivers, and 35 of the drivers tested positive for marijuana. It impairs judgment, affects vision, and makes a person more distractible and more likely to take risks while driving. The reason why there's so many crashes is because marijuana slows down reaction time. Driving while impaired will result in arrest for DUI. The police do not have a test as accurate and convenient as a breathalyzer for checking a driver's marijuana intoxication. A test is available that uses driver saliva to check cannabis levels, but it's not accurate and reliable. And since we discussed the advantages and disadvantages of marijuana, I'd like to put my question. How do you feel about marijuana being legalized?
Part of me doesn't care in a sense. Not that like whether it's legalized or not, but I mean everybody's their own individual person. So if that's kind of what you want to do with your life, then by all means go ahead. But my only fear is, like you said, the car accidents of people not being responsible and then driving. And I mean, there's alcohol and other things like that cause it. But my only fear is if it's legalized, then more people will be doing it and more car crashes. So that's my thing. I don't care if it's what you want to do, but if you impose on other people, that's my only fear of more injuries.
I don't necessarily, it'd be interesting to see if there is an increase, if more people are going to use the drug than they already are. But it would just have to be reinforced the same way that we already reinforce alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like after a certain time, like it kind of takes away the mystery of it, and it's wrong, and so it may just take away the want and drive for younger people to do it. So overall, like in a time span, it could actually lessen the amount of people who smoke marijuana because it's not, bad. Yeah.
Do you think marijuana is too dangerous of a drug to be legalized federally?
I don't think it's dangerous.
I don't think it is. I think there's far worse drugs that they could legalize.
It seems like alcohol back in the far more dangerous.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you think the legalization of marijuana will help or hurt the economy?
I think it would help.
I think it would help.
The tax dollars, the small businesses, the farmers. It just creates a new business outlet to develop within our own country, potentially more international trade.
Not only that, but also the tax spending, how much money the state and federal government spends to prohibit marijuana use right now, all that money.
Yeah.
So you're no longer spending it, and instead you're making revenue as well
Mhm.
off of the tax dollars.
I respect all you guys' input and thank all of you for sharing your views on the subject. There is a lot of advantages and disadvantages of legalizing marijuana. And